Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night review. Show was pretty boring. I missed, I think, the first 45 minutes of the show. I was up for the show. I took a little nap, and I wake up and I see Cody Rhodes the first thing to open the show. And I just immediately fell asleep right after. I took a sleep before Raw. I had a long day, so I was just very tired. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to all y'all people. God bless Martin Luther King, and God bless all. I wanted to do a video. It's cool that Martin Luther King Day was actually on his birthday too. I wish I was to do a video about that, but who knows in the future. I want to do something in honor of Martin Luther King. Definitely think Martin Luther King, not only obviously a great guy to help bring all of us together. He's a cool motherfucker, He helped inspire that no matter what race, but the content of the character gets some bitches, the big black couch, make them go, oh shit, oh shit. You know what I mean? It's good stuff. We can all fucking be with any other race we want. You know what I mean, folks? That's why Dr. King is the man. And also, he's freaking... The reality is Martin Luther King, for those who don't know, has our values. He's fucking... The guy, if he was around today, would probably have voted for Trump. After all, his kids are affiliated with freaking Trump, so what does that tell you? Dr. King was more like a conservative, a true conservative, not fucking these libtards and Black Lives Matter people make it up to be, It's good stuff, man. So WWE did honor Martin Luther King with their opening package, which I don't mind. It's good. It's good stuff. Always good, and it's good to honor Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King could cut a promo, for fuck's sake. Okay, he could cut a hell of a promo. The guy is a good promo off. The guy freaking knows how to talk compared to these shitty fucking people we have in this fucking goddamn company. Goddamn. Anyways, after that, we have Cody Rhodes. I was like, wow! Raw also, looked different because they had, a new... I don't know, it was a new or apparently because of some production shit that happened that they couldn't have their usual set. They had a new set where it looked smaller and didn't look good. I'll be honest with you, it looked kind of distracting. They had these two things in the middle of the entranceway. It's you couldn't really wire. It doesn't really look professional. It's you can see they're trying to hold up. It didn't look that great in my honest opinion. While it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the big Titantrons where just a big logo. But, for God's sakes, at least it looks somewhat, presentable. This Titantron they had is, too indie-ish, if that makes sense. I guess that's what happens when you don't have Kevin Dunn, huh? Oh, but it's better now to not have Kevin Dunn. Alright, yeah, look at how that's going to help you with your production. There's been things that are noticeable, and apparently tonight it was noticeable of what they shouldn't have done and what they wouldn't have done if fucking Kevin Dunn was there. Cody Rhodes comes and says, "So, what do you guys want to talk about?" She's gay shit. Yeah, so what you got? Yeah, this is the guy who should win the Rumble finisher story, right? So, guys, what are you guys going to talk about? Yeah, that's why I really want to see a guy's champion. He needs to finish the story. There's a Colin Ray song about Lil Rock. You guys know that song? My wife really likes that song. Shout out to you, honey. Congratulations, Lil Rock, for that song being about you guys. Hey, we can talk about that song. We can talk about me fighting the Fiend Nakamura, or we could just talk about the reason why I'm standing here. The reason why I came back to WWE is one thing. Is that the Royal Rumble is right around the corner. I don't plan on stopping there. Then McIntyre interrupts him right after that. So they kind of basically did the same shit that happened last week, except it was the other way around where McIntyre interrupts the person. But he still gets not outperformed, but he still gets somewhat get it. He's not the guy that finishes the segment. He basically is overshadowed by the other guy, and especially when they're smaller in stature and the guy could beat the shit out of them. So I don't know what to tell you. McIntyre comes to Cody. What do you like to talk about? Cody, you've been here for a minute. We haven't really had a chance to catch up. we go way back, you and I. We grew up in WWE together. We're the same age, similar career paths. And I took this opportunity to look at you in the eye and tell you that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the man that you become, the performer that you become. I look back at us now, how far we have come, and I can't help but think that we are proud. How we were like kids, like 23, 24 years old. We were WWE tag team champions. That's true. You may have to look Google. Do you remember our tag team name? So yeah, I did. Well, not that I remember, but I do remember in I do remember that how unmemorable their shitty fucking tag team was, where it literally lasted for like a month or whatever. They were literally thrown together. This was one of these stupid tag teams that WWE did to, for God knows what reason. It's their typical, they throw tag teams together at the time, and they won the tag titles. I think they won it from the Hart Dynasty. I don't know why I remember this. But they won it. They were the ones that they thrown the Hart Dynasty at the time. And then they fucking lost it to Cena when he was in the Nexus. So that's how good they are. They're good enough to fucking have just Cena fucking beat them for the titles like this. What does that fucking tell you? How fucking unmemorable this shitty tag team was. I don't even think they had another tag title match after that. Well, shit. It was like, what, Cena and Otunga? Like, he won the tag titles for them or something? And then, get it? Oh, they gave the titles to the other people or made them win I don't fucking know, man. It was just fucking ugh. So much for their tag team. Apparently, Cody Rhodes says their tag team name was the Dashing Ones. I don't even think there was a tag team name at the time anyways. They were just fucking McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. They weren't even known as the Dashing Ones. No one fucking knew that was their fucking shitty name. Oh, get it? It's one person's nickname, and we're just gonna call them the Dashing Ones. That's how fucking stupid. I don't know. Fuck, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. McIntyre says the Dashing Ones. Man, I can't believe we didn't go all the way to the top with that name. The reason we didn't go as far as a tag team because at the time we didn't want to. We had this perspective that we have now. We saw ourselves as singles wrestlers. We didn't embrace that opportunity. We had to leave WWE to finally get our heads screwed on, right? To see things straight. To get to the perspective that we weren't on wrestlers outside of WWE, were we? No, we were defined what it meant to be the wrestlers outside of WWE. We laid a blueprint outside of WWE. We became verbs to do a Drew, to do a Cody, to do what was so undeniable as you call you back. And do what you remember the last match I had before WWE? I was with you. So they mentioned some fucking shit match that they had in the indies before returning to WWE, and I was like thinking to myself, did they have a match before WWE together? And like I know because no one fucking would even remember or look back like get it. No one fucking. I didn't even look this up. Like they didn't even have a match together. I think, like in WWE, and they're like it's some stupid indie match they reference. Who cares? I'm sorry. Isn't this WWE? Are we not supposed to focus what's going like? How about actually show don't tell? Like they're just fucking spoken storytelling. This is one of the reasons why people hate the last Airbender movie for fuck's sakes, and then we're gonna act like we're it's shit like that. Not the last Airbender or fucking shitty fucking movies where it's just we gotta explain things instead of showing. I understand there's some rights issues you could have, but for God's sakes, you're WWE for crying out loud. You can fucking afford it. I don't even think it'll be a big issue showcasing fucking a little clip or a little fucking picture about them facing each other to make some goddamn sense at least. Who the fuck's gonna know about this stupid indie shit? Again, you're catering to these fucking fat neckbeard moronic smarts who have no lives. What are you mentioning this shit for? This is WWE for crying out loud. We're supposed to care what's like mainstream. Indie shit it's not mainstream. Like, god damn. Whatever. Oh, it was you. And I remember what you told me after the match. Do you remember? You said that I was going to be a future WWE champion, and I've done it twice. But now I'm going to tell you that in front of the other world that I see what people are saying. It doesn't matter who comes back. I seen the gifts. I seen the jokes. Screw it. You put your head down. You keep working. You keep doing what you're doing. And you're going to be the first member defending to raise the championship. You're going to finish the story, but not before I finish mine. So, whatever. I mean, like, okay, McIntyre, he's supposed to be a heel, but he sounds like a babyface at times. Like, is he a tweener or what? I'm kind of getting the illusion that he's a tweener for God knows what reason. It feels like it. But it's like, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing with McIntyre? Like, I mean, with McIntyre, what they're doing at least is they're doing shit to make him intriguing. At least it's intriguing. I'm intrigued a bit because, you know, God forbid you're doing something with McIntyre. Which is why, in my honest opinion, I would not mind now that maybe McIntyre kind of somewhat deserves it to be in the main event. He should probably be the one, like, maybe have him win the Money in the Bank. And I kind of even thought of this idea, this whole stupid Money in the Bank shit. Damien Priest should not be cashing in or becoming champion. And if he does, it'll just be a waste. What they literally should do is, like, either have Cody or McIntyre dethrone fucking Damien Priest from Money in the Bank. Maybe they could do some stupid triple threat. Either McIntyre wins it. Maybe they could do something where Cody, he loses that opportunity of winning the Money in the Bank. This all can happen, like, after the Royal Rumble, by the way. What they could do is, like, they all have, like, maybe a triple threat. Maybe fucking you couldn't even do maybe Cody wins, and maybe that'll lead to him, like, trying to cash in the same night that Rock and Roman happens. There you go. Maybe everyone could be happy. The same night that fucking Rock and Roman happens is the same night that Cody cashes in. I don't fucking know. You can always do that shit so that way you can make everybody fucking happy and they wouldn't be fucking complaining. I don't fucking know. But what I would say is something that would be okay. Maybe because, like, what I would even do, maybe have Cody face somebody else. And then you could do Cody winning the Money in the Bank in the future and cash in on Roman on SummerSlam or something. I don't fucking know. Or whoever. I don't fucking know. But it kind of seems like it has to be Roman at this point. Whether he loses the title to Rock and wins it back, or he's champion all this time. I don't fucking know. What I would say, like, maybe McIntyre wins Money in the Bank from Damien Priest, cashes in on Rollins, leading to maybe a triple threat with Punk being the winner of the Rumble. Messes up the idea that it should be a one-on-one for Punk, but it leads to a triple threat, which is like, you know, I would not mind that. There's now other people that are saying we should see maybe Cody versus McIntyre at WrestleMania. Well, I mean, sure. I guess maybe that'll be something for Cody to do instead at WrestleMania. At least that'll be something, but you know, I don't know. Just at least there's ideas. But like, as long as McIntyre doing something big, that's all I'm intrigued with. So maybe that'll be something. I just wanted to mention that idea. But yeah, it seems like after tonight, people want to see that match more. So now, whatever. We'll see what happens. Cody versus is that so?
So I've declared you for the Rumble. I declare for the Royal Rumble, you're right. Drew, you could win. Sure, Jey Uso could win. Our man is very hungry or wants to solidify his legacy. Recently returned CM Punk could win. Now, I don't plan on letting that happen, but here's the thing. We stood in the ring for the Royal Rumble. We both won the Rumble. You can't count anybody out, Drew.
And when I saw that, or listened to that, because I rewatched this promo, I was like, wow, I forgot this guy won the Rumble. I actually did. Like, that goes to show how unmemorable this Rumble. I understand, sure, you know, again, maybe that's like given that, like, whenever someone loses the Royal Rumble, it's not really memorable. Or not, they lose, like, even though they win the Rumble, they lose their opportunity. But again, you had freaking people who were stars that won the Rumble and lost at WrestleMania. They were stars. They still became stars. I mean, people cared. Edge lost at WrestleManias and won the Rumble. even Cena, like he lost after winning the Royal Rumble. Like there's been multiple people that lost after winning the Royal Rumble, but they were fucking cool, and they actually fucking had the stories, and people still cared about them. What is this? Heck, even Roman Reigns, shit was better. You remember that Roman won the Rumble at least, and then he became the fucking champion. While yeah, they were kind of, but come on, I mean, are they not forcing Cody Rhodes? I was about to say, like, aren't they forcing Roman Reigns? But they're kind of forcing fucking Cody. Whatever, man. I mean, this is like, I don't care. Drew McIntyre, listen, this is not about anybody else right now. This is about you and me. But since you're following in my footsteps, I'm gonna give you some advice. Just be yourself, man. You don't have to wear the suits all the time, so you kind of shoot on how he wears a suit. So much for him being a baby face, like, oh, he's all about wearing the suits, like, for God knows what reason. You're not running for office. You have to use big, and he's not wrong. He kind of basically said the same shit that guys like Vince Russo would say on his Legion of Raw review, which just I popped, man. I think it's funny. It was true. You're like a tourist with your one of the day toilet paper and biggest one of all. You just don't smile all the time. You got that big dumb smile, and and I just say that because I did it too. I feel like when I was angry, frustrated, I just had a beacon of light on the roster, and I had to be the leader. But I had to put a smile on my face, wipe it off, mate. The real Cody. Show the real Cody. Be the real Cody. And if anybody has an issue with the real Cody, they can set up to you, and you can drop them in the arse. Cody retorts saying,
so, we're gonna talk about stepping up. I assure you, this is not an act. I smile because I come here because I love, this is what I love. I don't love this nation.
Fuck, this guy just wishes he's seen us so fucking bad.
I love everybody. Pete Jenkins. I don't love you. Where the fuck is he?
Like, the last babyface that ever drawed and made people care. Even though he was so too goody two shoes. You believed it! Because he was fucking caring to the kids, man. He loved the kids. He loved the children. Sadly, I don't even see kids really love this shit. They don't even watch this shit anymore. That's why a lot of kids are getting cancer and die. I'm sorry, kids. I miss y'all. You know who misses y'all even more? Uncle Jerry. Not just Jerry Epstein, Jerry Lawler.
Oh, little children.
I'm already 35.
What?
Oh, man. I love 50 years old. Cody Rhodes says, since we're talking about oh yeah, I already said that stupid shit. Oh yeah, he said freaking
I treat each of the opportunity I've gotten because I made them by myself. You're right, they're very similar careers, paths. But the difference right now is I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm cherished, I relish like my second. Yeah, he keep mentioning the same fucking bullshit. Yeah, okay, yeah. Shut up. McIntyre then says, so this is the real Cody. The wolf and the politician clothing and the real Cody. This is the real Cody. Why the hell did you break truce with the law? No one there'll be trouble that you cause. If that's the case, friend, close, Emery close is her. What about endorses the bunk? You're back, you were there back in the day. You know what it was like what you did recently. You know exactly what he's like. If that makes you happy. If it's gonna make anybody happy, I do not like. I don't like that you're a kiss ass at times, but I do like, and I wish this combination wasn't happening right now. If Damian Priest was an idiot and cashed in the briefcase, and I would have been a world champion, and I wouldn't be talking right now. But so here we are, and you are standing my way, and I like Punk learned last week. You stand in my way, you'll be eaten alive. And I'm probably at a different level right now because I'm feeling like this. And I'm 100% me. I'm not what's best for business. I am this damn business. And at WrestleMania, the story belongs to Drew McIntyre. The guy's ruthless, I will say that. Good fucking promo, man.
But then Cody Rhodes says,
if that idiot Damian Priest, if that's the horrible thing Jey Uso with you, that's all it is, right? If you, then do you think they were the same? No, you're leaving with grievances and want me to be like you. You want me to you want that for me. But the difference is, when I wonder and when I speculate and I'm going to finish my story, I don't look at you, Drew McIntyre. I look at two places, right here and right there, pointing at the fucking fans or whatever. And puts like, so if you look inside your heart, you can never get that. Let anybody take you down. Fucking like Cena shit. It's like, goddamn. So if you want to sell this to Royal Rumble, I'm sure as hell I'm going to give you something to complain about. And another thing is, you keep mentioning this last match that we had. You told you a story about the last match of the you and me. Let me ask you something. Who won? And then he walks away without like McIntyre doing anything. So he gets upstage like after that. And knowing damn well that McIntyre's like big enough to fucking beat this guy. Okay. Well, this was okay. I don't hate this. I just felt like they kind of ripped off the idea. Get it? Work shoot promos. I get why people like this, you know, whatever. Get it? Oh, major ownages and but it's like, I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of Cody Rhodes anyways. So, I don't know. I think last week was better. And just what they kind of repeat the same shit. But get it? We're going to have another promo off next week because CM Punk challenges Cody Rhodes face to face. Really? Like, is that all they're gonna do? It's gonna be work shoot promo offs? Like, is that how? Because get it, people like fucking gay work shoots. I mean, unless like connecting to realism is all I favor. But come on here, it's gonna be like, oh, I'm a better wrestler than you or something. I don't fucking care. Anyways, before this or after that, Damian Priest confronts R-Truth backstage. Priest appreciates Truth's humor, but it's not. But selling Judgment Day merchandise in the parking lot is not cool with the crew. Enough's enough. But Truth gives Priest a big wad of cash, and he even made T-shirts of Tom and Nick Mysterio. And Priest tells Truth he keeps selling the merch, but don't tag in during their match. And it's like, and he winks like, yeah, peace, live, laugh, love. Is this sad that R-Truth is the best thing about this show? I know my pal Sergio Flores. Hashtag Sergio Day do not like R-Truth. I'm sorry, Sergio. At least he's not world champion. But you know what? If he was to fucking fight for the world title, I'd rather see him be champion than Jinder Mahal. Why the fuck do you people wanted to see Jinder Mahal win the fucking title for God knows what reason? Well, again, he has heat because of Tony Khan. Just because one heat, like, doesn't make a fucking guy good enough to be the world champion. And it'll be the same result. Oh, he wins the world title. Great. He's going to be the fucking same jobber. It'll be another, it's just, oh great, a gay babyface is the champion, but then we have a gay heel as a champion. But gay, he's now Indian and smellier. Great. Good. Before you motherfuckers say I'm not Indian, though, really not, though. First match, DUI. I mean, they should really have a DUI to get out of this fucking company. That would be good. They defeated Dominique and JD McDuffie Head McGee. God knows who the fuck cares about this match. I don't know. And the stupid thing is, DUI wins. DIY. That's so fucking do it yourself. You know what you do yourself? Fucking get out of this fucking universe. End our misery and fucking end your miserable life. That's what I have to say. I'm just kidding. My God, but fucking who the fuck cares about DIY? And who the fuck, what kind of gay smarky fans are you that said, Johnny Wrestling? Johnny Wrestling? Imagine calling John Cena Johnny Wrestling. Or like, do you not know how fucking people would complain? But you know, let them, I'm gonna fucking say this. What makes Johnny Gargano a better wrestler than John Cena? When John Cena legit does wrestling moves, and Johnny Gargano does gay fucking kicks and flips, like all these other gay wrestlers, and apparently they're good wrestlers. Apparently this is a better time to be a wrestling fan. Apparently this is the best in-ring action ever. When they all do nothing but kicks and flips, and they don't even do wrestling moves. And they're fucking twinky-looking fucks.
And the stupid thing about this is that we see fucking Dominic and JD Mudufi Head, they fucking lose this match, but they didn't fucking talk about this match. Like, Judgment Day didn't call them out about this. They were worried about R-Truth. Like, you know what? You're lucky you have R-Truth, because he's the only person now to make your shitty group interesting. Even though, my God, aren't they kind of ripping off the Bloodline shit now, huh? They only know how to fucking book legit. The only fucking, I think, the only feuds that is going on, or only story they legit only have, is this stupid, get it? There's dissension between the group storyline. It's happening with the fucking Bloodline. It's happening with fucking Judgment Day now. And it's happening with Damage Control. Those are the only stories going on, and there's the same shit. Holy shit, man. You guys don't have no variety. Whatever. Backstage, we see some stupid shit with Candice LaRue and Indy Hartwell. No one cares, and then they get interrupted by Chelsea Green and Piper Niven releasing some shit match that no one fucking cares. And this was a fucking stupid clusterfuck. Even when I woke up to see this shit, I'm like, what the fuck did they do here? Towards the end of the match, they fucked up the pin, but they still counted. I don't know what the fuck happened, nor do I care. All I know is that this fucking shit was a botch-filled mess. It sucked. No one cares about this goddamn wrestling. And who the fuck cares about this shit? Why is this happening? Who the fuck cares about Indy Hartwell or fucking goddamn Candice LeRae? What's the buzz? Just because they're fucking married to, like, Johnny Gargano and, like, get it? Oh, they're women's wrestlers in the indies, and I don't care. I don't care. And no one cares about Doudrop. Too bad that her doingness couldn't fucking make a bigger impact to those two women. Ay, ay, ay. We get a Nia Jax vignette. More doughiness in this fucking shit show. Like, I'm surprised he wasn't on the show. Maybe she was just busy fucking, you know, ingesting in more dough. Maybe she was just too fucking, you know, she apparently was snowing in Arkansas or whatever. She couldn't fucking, like, you know, Humpty Dumpty, you know, she'll fucking keep falling from the snow. She'll keep falling, and then her hole would fucking be just torn up. Maybe that's why she was there. She had to fucking get legit emergency room fixing because if she fucking slipped on snow because how fucking fat she is. Holy fuck. I'm surprised Doudrop was there, though. Tension between the Judgment Day, but again, they're talking about R-Truth or whatever. I don't know. And then this leads to freaking, what's her stupid, Rhea Ripley. She just want to confront the main roster because some shit about them calling her out, whatever. Gunter returns or whatever. They overuse the word return. Can he just say he appears? Anyways, Gunter returns after 2 weeks or whatever. I don't know. Since freaking his last appearance last year. He says, we're 2 days away from the Royal Rumble, and I literally feel the desperation around this place. Well, I can literally smell the desperation from around here. And since we're in Arkansas, I think I can smell excrement, too. When I was away and I was absorbing and unfolding over the last few weeks, all I saw was my fellow superstars coming out here every week and argue desperately about who about is going to win the Royal Rumble, and who's going to WrestleMania. So I had to come here and remind everybody of one thing. Last year I entered the Royal Rumble #1 and I made it all the way to the end. And I was one elimination away from winning the Royal Rumble. I lost longer than the Royal Rumble match than anybody in history before. So this year, the Ling Jalal, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, is going to win the Royal Rumble. I made it at WrestleMania. But now enough of that. Now I want to focus on you, Ludwig. Now, let's take a moment and talk about what happened I was away. Ludwig, when I saw you there, I loved to see it. You showed a side that I always wanted you to show. You showed grit. You showed confidence. You showed courage. My friend, well done. I hope you guys enjoyed that impression. I don't know. I'm surprised if that's whatever. So he's impressed by Ludwig and he proposed this is going to be in the Royal Rumble match. People were originally think that Gunter was going to win the Royal Rumble match and he was going to be the one that faces Rollins at WrestleMania. I'm kind of okay with him not being the guy yet. I mean, again, I'm liking Gunter. I just think, like, maybe have him lose the title first, or maybe, I don't fucking know, do something. Have him, like, you know, either, I don't know. And then anything, he will be a future Rumble winner, I do think. He could be. And then he could always face the world champion and dethrone them. I do like Gunter. I think the guy has something. There's a little bit of, like, you know, maybe improvement that could be done, you know. But I think he is improving a lot. The guy looks better in shape now than he did before. The guy looks like a fucking wrestler. Okay, he can kick ass, you know. So I'm okay with him. Definitely like him. But then now, Gus get it, they mentioned something happened with Kofi last week, and Xavier Woods, like, returns or whatever. Like, apparently this is his big return. Yeah, I don't know. And then he says, and then he talks about what happened with Kofi, and now all of a sudden he's a big tough guy that's fighting his friend. Yeah, this fucking buffoon, this fucking goofball is gonna really fucking be very badass to fucking defend his good buddy Kofi. Now, Ludwig, and I have a problem because last week a text drop kick Kofi. I don't fucking know. He just like, oh, you know, I'm gonna kick your ass and whatever. And no one fucking reacted when he brawled with Ludwig for a bit. It's like, oh, I didn't get it. This leads to a match cliche. Immediately a match happens right after that. It's like, I don't care. I hate that. Get it every time when a brawl happens leads to a fucking shitty match and no one fucking will care. I don't care. So in the third match, which was a turd itself, Kaiser won by DQ supposedly, and they, I don't know, Xavier Woods got hurt. I don't know. I guess that's okay. I don't fucking know. Bronson Reed's backstage says there's a champion in WWE that doesn't realize that there's a sooner or later this champion's gonna belong to me. See, I just want to be champion. That's. Listen, I understand. The goal of every person should be a champion. But for God's sakes, can you actually fucking sound like a character? Like, there's more to, like, it's so basic. That's basic 101, like, champion. Oh, I want to be a champion. I want to be a great wrestler. I want to be the best wrestler. I want to have 5-star matches. Like, what is a story? Can you have a story? This guy has been how long he's been, like, almost a year, already a year. Yeah, already a year. And not one storyline with this Bronson guy. Whatever. Louis Kaiser attacks Xavier Woods backstage, and then Jey Uso pulls Kaiser off from Woods, and he basically established himself to be from main event Jey Uso to backstage segment Jey Uso. Yeah. Akira Tozawa defeated Ivar. So much for Ivar being some big tough guy. This big Viking tough guy, huh? And then after the match, he just beats him up, and they beat up Maxime Dupree. No Alpha Academy to save them and whatever. It's just like, okay, we'll just wait backstage. And Ivar, like, what's with this? How is this? I'm sorry, just like, you just basically did what you couldn't. The big guy loses to Tozawa. I don't fucking know. How does that make any sense? I don't fucking know. CM Punk says he wanted to have face-to-face with Cody Rhodes next week. Okay, whatever. So much for this part-timer shit. So basically, like, what? Every week or every other week. Basically, if you want to see CM Punk, you don't watch this week. You gotta wait the other week then. Last week, and you don't want to show previous week. It's like, great, 1 week here, 1 week the other, like in the Harry Dairy year. Great, so that's just like, who the fuck cares about this shit? So what's next? After the Royal Rumble, we gotta wait fucking after next week, after the fucking Raw. Like, cause what? Next week's the Raw before main freaking Rumble. Which I'm so surprised. I'm surprised we're already in the Rumble season, by the way. I guess, like, is time really speeding up quickly? I don't fucking know. If it's because I'm getting older, I don't fucking know. But, I don't know. I don't fucking know. The Royal Rumble season. And by the way, speaking of that, Rollins doesn't even have an opponent for the World Championship at the Rumble. What are you guys doing? There's no stories. And there's like, where's the world title match for Rollins? What are you doing? Oh, but Jinder Mahal. Okay. Fucking A. Whatever. Yeah. Rhea Ripley comes out. She's looking more feminine, I will say that. At least her hair is growing. I'll give her that. So you know what, Rhea Ripley? Just keep growing your hair. Try to look more feminine. And you'll be in my big black couch again in no time. You used to fucking look like, yeah, big black couch material. But I'm sorry, the She-Hulky look, ain't gonna cut it. At least you're growing your hair. So, you're making progress. But here's the problem, too. This Judgment Day thing, Dominic and her, they're supposed to be a couple, supposedly. You know, if WWE is smart, or if they're, why not? Unless, for God's sakes, they don't want to do shit. I don't fucking know. What's wrong with trying to be sexual or something? They really gotta do the modern Eddie and China storyline with freaking Dominic and Rhea. There's hope for that. The problem is they make Dominic look like a beta male. He's getting railed by Rhea. That's so fucking not only unattractive, it's just stupid. It's just great. That's how you make Dominic should the progress should be that this man he's becoming a man, right? And he establish maybe some dominance. That's the only man to freaking make Rhea Ripley soft. You know, because supposedly he's a tough woman. He makes her unless what they could do in the future. Basically, they gotta show Dominic becoming more establish some dominance, right, in the relationship, making Rhea Ripley maybe more feminine. You know, this could be the modern China shit. People think she was unattractive, but then she became beautiful and shit like that. Whatever. Even though she got plastic surgery, right? Rhea Ripley could do it the natural way, obviously. Grow her hair, become more feminine, shit like that. This could also make fucking fans like her more. Who knows? Maybe eventually she'll dye her hair blonde again. I don't fucking know. Something. Make her more attractive. And while she tries to be more attractive for Dominic, and who's becoming more masculine, whatever, eventually Dominic cheats on her. It's just like China shit, but it fucking works out. It works out well, and then Rhea Ripley could be not only attractive, she'll fucking kick ass, whatever. Their size, I don't fucking know. They'll essentially be modern China. I don't fucking know. Well, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do it? Sadly, no, because this company's retarded. Sadly, for all we know, they're gonna probably have Rhea Ripley cut her hair again. It's no, don't do that shit. I don't know why women like to cut their hair or they like to dye stupid colors. You guys look stupid. I don't know. It's a darn shame because Rhea Ripley, you got a chance to be beautiful, girl. Love you. You want to actually be mommy? Hey, listen, you just gotta be fucking feminine. Don't worry, you know. Whatever. Rhea Ripley's, she's still sadly She-Hulky it for a bit. You know, I'm sick and tired of all the people like Nia Jax running their mouth and claiming that they run this division. But this is my division, and I am the champion. So this is a warning to whoever wins the Royal Rumble that if you decide to waste your WrestleMania, then I would advise you to choose me. But I don't think they'll waste the opportunity of yours. Choose someone else because it's going to end up like last year. Because Mommy's always on top. Fine. But then Becky Lynch interrupts. You see, there could have been a story with this because, again, Rollins was feuding with the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley attacked Rollins sometime. It didn't lead to Becky Lynch attacking Ronda for it. It would be stupid to mention that now, but at least that would be the story, freaking at least mentioning it. But again, why wasn't this set up even back then? If for some reason they're gonna actually do this match at Mania. I mean, that's what they should basically do. Should have been built, but they I don't fucking know. It's all about great matches in this fucking division now, or work rate. Becky Lynch comes out and she's circling around. And like this is like apparently this caused problem with camera work. Again, this is like shit that they wanted. It's not just like camera work. It's like also like you're not supposed to turn your fans. You're not supposed to fucking have your be on the back of your fans. You know, it's making people. It's like that's not fucking wrestling 101 supposedly. That's why I've heard. Like that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like not turn your back on the fans. You're supposed to fucking actually be like in camera side and whatever, and actually make people kick. Like, I don't know. Just stupid. Like you're facing the wrong side. The camera's watching you. I don't fucking know. They're stupid. But yeah, but Kevin Dunn's bad. You know, he said Reckless's accent is bad. Even though I'm sorry, accents are not really that attractive. Unless if you're like a hot lady. You know, I'm sorry if you're actually like making work. I'm sorry, Becky's like, oh, she sound retarded. Like, oh, you know, I'm from Ireland. Oh. Given that she maybe had to improve a bit on her mic, but come on, it's like she's still fucking like her accent. Like, come on here. She still doesn't know how to really talk. It's the truth. So Harry Stan, two very different people in a very similar journeys. Both two women in the foreign lands at the dream of coming over and becoming a champion. We were the very best to ever do it. Both spent years mandering, trying to figure it out. Both went on after being afterthoughts at WrestleMania 1 year after becoming the faces of the industry the next. No, guess what? You ain't no faces to the next. Nobody cares about your shit WrestleMania wins. No one cares. Stop. Shut up. Stop lying. Stop lying to people. No one cares. Stop. Fucking Trish Stratus didn't say this shit. Lita didn't say this shit. Stop with this shit. People care about those two bitches, not these two. Well, there's a difference. One of us went to the random main event of WrestleMania, the other did not. And who cares? When you main event WrestleMania, nobody cared. People walked out. No one cares about women's wrestling the main event WrestleMania. Stop it. I'm glad that this year there's already confirmed there's no way the women are main eventing WrestleMania. I'm glad. We don't need to worry. Maybe that's the positive now having two world champions. That's probably the only positive, sadly. That now there's two world champions again. There's no fucking women's main event, thankfully. Even though technically, a few years ago there was already still two champions and you still had the women's main event. At least, thank God, maybe that's the only better thing about this fucking whatever the fuck's going on now with this stupid era. My God. No one cares. What else has a natural ability in the ring and finesse is unmatched and have the strength of the bear? Like, I don't know. Fucking Becky was just saying stupid shit in the derriere. I don't fucking care. No one cares about what you have to say, no, especially with your stupid accent. So shut up with your fucking Kevin Dunn bullshit that, oh, you know, Becky, Becky's been, how dare they? Like, I don't fucking know. No one cares about this shit. All the big thing about this is that Becky Lynch says, I need to beat you. I know I can't beat you, but I have to prove myself that I can. That's like the only thing. It's like, who the fuck cares if you could prove yourself that you could beat this bitch? But then Bria says that, Becky, there's only one person that wins the Royal Rumble that yourself is me. I'll see you at WrestleMania. Whatever. I'm sorry. I wouldn't really want to see this shit anyways at WrestleMania anyway. So fuck this. Jackie Redmond interviews Ron, but before that he said, "Oh, I want to see that match at WrestleMania." No, stop lying, bitch. Come on, just come over to Mid-Belt Couch. Maybe I'll convert you to understand. You know what I mean? Just saying. Seth Rollins says, "Hey, season come, but welcome to Monday Night Rounds. We want to take a risk on the world title against Jinder Mahal. Well, you know, I'm the champion for over 200 days. And for every title defense, I get stronger, get better. And the way I see it, the only way I can go to WrestleMania as a champion is to continue to be who I am. A fighting champion, world champion. But Jinder Mahal, this is not the first dance. Because we had history about the first NXT bullshit. No one cares about NXT. Shut up. Oh, there's story for this match. Because they only mentioned it because fucking that stupid, fucking, was it Raju, motherfucker? Some fucking stupid dirt sheet writer. Like, I don't give a fuck. No one cares. If you're a normal person, you don't care about NXT. That's, again, developmental shit. Why? Who the fuck? No one knows this shit. Whatever. Rollins just said, I'm the visionary. I'm the visionary. I'm gonna be a champion. Oh, I'm gonna be a fighting champion. That means fucking boring matches with no stories and nonsensical world title matches with no build and no fucking reason at all. Yeah, so there. Yeah, that's our fucking fighting champion. Oh, workhorse champion. Even though, isn't that what the World Intercontinental title should be? Whatever. 5th match, the Judgment Day defeats R-Truth and Awesome Truth. Really? Awesome Truth is a thing? I don't fucking know, whatever. This was funny. This is sad. You know, I will say this. The sad thing is, you know what the sad thing is? This was the only match that intrigued me and that actually had a story. And this was probably the first Miz match I ever cared about in a long time. But that's only because of fucking R-Truth. What does that fucking tell you? Like, if R-Truth is the best thing on the show, we have problems. Okay? We do. R-Truth had an entrance with the Judgment Day, and it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. And then he just, as I said, before the match started, he had money for the Judgment Day, because get it, you know, he saw. And again, this kind of gives a gimmick away, like, why isn't there a gimmick like The Godfather where instead of giving hose, gives money to throw away the match? You know what I mean? Why aren't we having shit like that in wrestling? God forbid we can have gimmicks in wrestling, you know what I mean? But that was cool. R-Truth was like, you know, I'm sorry, Big DP or whatever. He's like apologetic whenever he fights them or whatever. He loses, but he sacrifices himself. I don't know, Dave Priest got angry, but then he's like kind of felt sorry like after that. I don't know. I mean, hey, I don't hate it. This was sadly the only match that legit only was intriguing. That's the sad part. We got Nakamura promos that he's gonna enter the Royal Rumble. Who cares? 6th match. This was the 6th match. It felt like fucking how many matches happened. And Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark defeated Natty Nightfort and Tegan Knox. Who gives a shit? And then some matches that are announced for next week. CM Punk CM Punk and Cody Rhodes will have a face-to-face conversation. Ivy Nile versus Valhalla. Chad Gable versus Ivar, and McIntyre versus Demon Priest. Oh yeah, after the fucking the stupid Ivar match, Diamond Mine were there, or are they called? Or the Creed Brothers? Whatever. Creed Brothers were supporting Chad Gable and Alpha Academy, and it's like that's it. I'm gonna go to Adam Pearce and demand a match with Valhalla or something. It's like who cares? And then Chad Gable's happy for Tozawa, but he's not gonna mess with me because I'm gonna face Ivar. It's like, why weren't you? I mean, we've been predictable shit. I get it. This guy comes out and he's gonna face him this time. Well, it's like, at least help out your fucking partner. I don't fucking know. The main event. Rollins defeated Mahal within this year or during the show. Oh yeah, freaking Mahal says like, I'm the most talk about wrestling on the main roster or something. And it's like, I'm gonna shock the world, like I did in 2017. In this year comes out, but like more did they kind of buried him. It's just like, listen, if you're a normal person, you know that Rollins was gonna win anyways. Like if you're smart too. Not so, you're smart, but like the difference between being a smart wrestling fan and a smart is like you're smart enough to know what's gonna happen, but you're not a fucking weirdo who fucking thinks that something has to go a certain way. But it's also backed on facts and logic. At least when I fucking say shit, like I may be smart and all. I mean, I am. I'm compared to a lot of people. But that's the thing. A lot of you fucking smarts are not smart. That's the thing. The thing is, I back my shit out with facts and logic, especially when people who are in the business. Guys like Al Snow, who called on these in-ring psychology shit. Guys who written for the show. Oh, but Vince Russo doesn't know anything. But guess what? He wrote the fucking for the Attitude. How you think it was the most praised era in wrestling, you dumb fucks? This match. Rollins got hurt. His knee got injured. Yeah, he's jumping off the top rope. What kind of in-ring psychology is this shit? The same thing again months ago with the back. I thought your back is the issue, you fuck. Whatever. In this sheer, basically just get it, why it buried them, because again, it's like they were not even able to help Mahal win properly. But anyways, Damian Priest comes out during the match. He was gonna tease a cash in. McIntyre gets involved to kind of stop him from and they brawl because next week they have a match together, whatever. It looked like at one point Mahal was gonna win because they had, and I will say that was like a genuine false finish. But again, that false finish seemed good enough that why wasn't that a finish? I'm not saying that Mahal shouldn't win. I mean, I should have won, But it's like, wow, why even do that? That's look like how it legit looked like Super Cena shit. People complain about John Cena doing Super Cena shit like that, where he kicked out of that. But no one complained with Seth Rollins. Is it because he's an indie wrestler? I don't fucking get it. But at least if Cena was to kick out, you believe it, because at least Cena looked more tough. Lesnar looks more tough and he could kick out of shit like that. How is it believable for Rollins in his stature could kick out of that? Just saying. But yeah, he got hit with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Then Mahal's finisher, but kicks out at 2. People kind of thought that he was going to win. It looked like, I believed it too. Really, they're actually going to go with it. Because I mean, you never know with this fucking company. But again, they'll be stupid. Why would fucking Rollins lose the title? Especially when the idea to kind of propose that he's going to main event WrestleMania type of shit, He's not losing it so far. I don't know. Unless, you were to do something interesting. Come on. Are they really going to give the time to Jinder Mahal, who hasn't been on the show for how many months or weeks or whatever? I mean, they still gave him the title years ago. Whatever, man. It's just I don't know, man. I mean, sure, the guy has some buzz now, thanks to Tony Khan, but how would it even help the show? It's just going to be a joke. It's just going to be a joke if this guy wins the title. And just what's the difference if you might as well have the boring champion already wins the title. Come on. You already have one boring champion, you don't need another. And again, this is the problem with Jinder Mahal winning the fucking title. I understand booking is the problem, but when you have a guy like him who'd been jobbing for how long he did, him winning the title did ruin the fucking prestige. And then guys like Kofi winning the title after that. I don't really care. Now, R-Truth has the potential to win the fucking world title. And you know what? Who cares? I would rather see him being champion now. See how bad it is going? Because fuck Jinder. Fuck all these boring people. Anyways, and then right after the fucking that false finish, the referee kicks out in this year, and immediately after that, that's how the match ends, because they were running out of time, and it just how is Rollins able to fucking fight right after that? I don't know, man. Anyways, Rollins wins, and that's at the end of the show. There's rumors that Rollins may be injured, but it's probably just selling. I don't know. If he was really injured, then why the fuck he was not selling when going to the top rope? But again, who knows? I don't know. I just think Rollins, this is the problem with modern wrestling. They don't know actual in-ring psychology. Where, they don't really sell things properly. Or they're not, telling an actual story with their bodies. You know what I mean? But again, we're, 1 week away. Well, I mean, next week is the last week before the Rumble. And there's no world title match yet announced for Rollins. There's no story for that. So what the fuck are they doing? What are you doing? And if Rollins is legit hurt, which I feel sorry for, but I don't think it is, but that's a rumor now that Rollins may be injured now? What does that tell you about also the fucking style of wrestling you have now? You have Cora Jade, by the way. Cora Jade, who just returned, got injured now. So kiss her fucking career bye-bye. Because now she's injury prone. Rollins gets injured now. What does that tell you also the problem with this modern wrestling where everybody's getting injured now? Because that's the problem with this style of wrestling. Everybody's getting injured. Whatever. Anyways, Rollins wins. This match was, I don't know, I didn't give a fuck about the match anyways, but aside from that false finish, but it's like, whatever. Literally, the only thing intriguing was R-Truth. Sure, the opening segment was okay, but like, it was gay indie shit, and again, I'm not really a big fan of Cody Rhodes anyway, so. Overall, that's the show for you. Show was pretty boring though, you know what I mean? Literally, if you see Cody Rhodes, you'll just sleep right after, and that's immediately what I did. So, just to sum up the show was pretty boring to sleep. You could just slept through it and not miss anything. But hey, live, laugh, love. R-Truth, man. Shit. How is that R-Truth the better thing of the show? I don't know what to tell you. We're living in dark times. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna say. Just keep real. Get your games closed by missing by missing bitches. Go, oh shit, oh shit. That's what I'm gonna say. Until next time. Peace.
Goodbye.